Okay, tonight is Monday, January 8th. It is the national championship team for college football. Michigan, Washington. Anybody watching this video would know this already. So I was looking at the numbers, and I said last week during the Final Four, I thought Michigan was going to pull this thing off, and I have thought that for a couple weeks now. And start looking at the numbers, and of course, it just depends on what you're looking for in a winner. It's like, but particularly, the main thing I looked at was, do I think that Michigan's defense against Washington's offense, can they do a better job against them than the other way around? And I think so. I think that I look at it and I'm like, well, Washington, we know they can score, but Michigan has not given up more than 24 points all year, and then of course 20 last week against Alabama. I think Washington's going to be somewhere around there. I don't think they're going to put up 30 plus. If they do, I'll lose this bet, but I don't think they're going to. I think the Michigan's, and I know Washington has the great offensive line, but that hasn't really stopped Michigan all year, who has a billion sacks on the air, and I think they had 5 last week against Alabama. So I think they will do their job at rushing the passer, and even if they're not getting a ton of sacks, at least they'd be rushing him a little bit. But I think Washington's going to end up in that 21-24 range. Now, the thing is, of course, the point spread is 5.5 for Michigan, which is more than I thought it was going to be, but I think that also means that at least Vegas is thinking maybe somewhere around what I was thinking. So then I'm like, well, do I think that Michigan can get to 30 against Washington's defense? Well, I've seen what they've done against a lot worse defenses, and it's Michigan has a pretty good offense this year, which is why they've been winning. We know they have this great defense every year, but they have a pretty good offense. They've got a good quarterback who can actually throw and run. They also were like number one in the country in not allowing penalties, so they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They don't give away possessions this way. So my guess is I think the Washington top out about 24. So my thing is, do I think Michigan could hit 30? And I think Michigan will hit 30 tonight against this. Again, I do think it'll be somewhere around the total, which I think is around 55. I'm not going to play that at all because I think it'll be somewhere around there, 31-24 or something like that. But I do think Michigan pulls the money line for sure. I would, I'm going to put a little bit on the money line, but I think they actually hit that 5.5 as well. Or if you get it at 5 or something, that's even, wherever you get it. But I'm seeing 5.5, so I think they actually do win it by a touchdown. So good luck to everyone tonight.